Let's speak to Kerry Hopkins, journalist and founder of the broadcast Ready. Thank you for speaking to us. You probably just heard the end of that interview with Mark Stone there, mentioning Caroline Levitt, who said that BBC News is dying. Do you agree?
Well, what can I say? I mean, ultimately, whoever did this, the producer, the craft editor, that thought it was a good idea to clip two clips together that were 54 minutes apart about the UK's greatest ally, the United States of America. This is just unbelievable. When I saw the clip, my jaw dropped at how inaccurate it was. So who has done this? That's what I want to know. I know Deborah Turness and Davie have resigned, but who actually is behind this? Because Deborah and Tim are not going to be people that are sat looking at every clip that's going out in the BBC. So Donald Trump and the US have every right to be mad with BBC News, BBC Panorama, because what it has done is it's not only put other BBC journalists into disrepute and the whole of the BBC, which covers news, drama, films, radio, it's put actually mainstream media in the line of fire as well, because so many people are on social media talking about BBC News and putting out sort of fake media, fake news. So it's just made the whole scenario even worse. And I think Donald Trump has got every right to be mad about the situation, really.
Can the BBC, in your estimation, recover from this reputational damage?
I think that's a really good question, and one that I've been thinking about since this story broke, because at the moment with the BBC, it's one scandal after another that's been going on for at least 15 years. We had Jimmy Savile, very serious. We had lots of presenters there that are convicted sex offenders, some with children. We've had Gary Lineker, Hugh Edwards. Then we had the Manchester synagogue attack. Wasn't even named as an Islamist terror attack. So a lot of people are mad about that as well. So right now, I'm not really sure if it can regain trust. I think it's going to be hard. Now, what I will say about Deborah Turness, the director of news there that's resigned today as well, I actually worked with Deborah Turness at ITV News. And I would describe her as one of the best TV journalists in the whole of the UK with an exemplary record. She was brilliant editor of ITV News. Then she went to New York and was president of NBC News. Then she came back to ITN in the UK and became chief exec. And then she went on to the BBC. So I'm sure all the problems for her at the BBC have been difficult to manage, because at these other networks, they're just not having the same sort of problems on the same scale that the BBC is having. So something within the BBC is going terribly wrong, and that's putting it mildly. So I'm not sure right now how they're gonna get back. I don't know how they're gonna get the reputation back. No, I'm not very sure about that.
Kerry Hopkins, journalist and founder of the broadcast Ready. Thank you very much for sharing your views with us. Thank you.